still testing out this new equipment trying to get everything straight.
Hello.
We are also going to be, well, I guess we're going to have to say it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Talk that shit. What?
No, go ahead.
Talk that, the page, Talk That Shit, we will be merging into our original page, Belief Over Acceptance. What happened was when we first created Talk That Shit, we was doing it, obviously you guys know, with David Linton, and so we opened it up in just that page, alright? We should have probably put it on the BOA, we didn't, so now we're going to try and go back and fix all that shit.
That's terrible, the way
Well, no, I'm saying, because we did it, and then now we're just trying to gather everybody in one place, you know what I'm saying, instead of doing it in this page, sharing it to this page, it's just going to make sense, so.
Okay,
yeah.
good talk.
Well, that's why you talk. You the talker. You the host. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep the people informed.
I'm just sharing first with the people, and for whoever is in, hey Vanessa, whoever's in, say what y'all did this weekend. Share, obviously, as usual, and we're gonna have a really, really dope topic. I'm trying not to yell because baby Makayo's in the room, and making sure that he doesn't wake up. Okay.
Yo, y'all ever just watch the baby have nightmares? So for some reason he be having some crazy nightmares. That shit looks sad. It looks like you want to go into his dream and help him out for some reason. He put his little lips pucker up.
It's so cute. Alright. I did my work. Alright. Babe, this is too late for you to do all
No,
this.
I already got it right. I'm
14
ready.
people.
I'm waiting for
hey
you. Let's
Vanessa, hey Cece, hey Ebru. Homework, drink on FaceTime and watch the sunrise. I feel you. Watch the sunrise. That's cute. That's nice. I like that. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
You gonna say this is Talk That.
We are doing Meeting of the Souls. We're doing a Meeting of the Souls this Friday. So if you're interested in performing, please shoot me a message, because I'm setting it up via Zoom, and it should be fun. Have a comedian already, have a singer already, so I think we're going to do about 10 people. So, yeah, let's do it. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Because you don't look ready.
I'm ready. Come on, let's
You
get it.
gotta come closer. You're so far away. I'm not used to this.
Aw.
Okay.
You ready?
It's 9:10 and it's Talk That time. My name is Mary Sunshine, and to my left we have.
They're not like bright.
Babe!
It's your boy Eddie Monster. What's good with you?
This is so unprofessional. Today's topic is the dirty truth about funerals. And so my very first question is for everybody. What would you like to be your funeral? Do you want to be, what is it called? How would you like your funeral to be? Do you want to be burned?
Cremated. Burned? Do you want to go to hell? Would you like to go to heaven?
Yeah, no. So how would you like to have it? Hey, Robert Basket. Hey, Christy. Hey, Aqua. What's up? So the question is, like I said, the first question is, do you want to be cremated? Do you want to have a traditional, whatever traditional is for you? How would you be buried? Christy said, I don't want it to be sad. I don't want it to be sad. So
you don't control that, though.
Yeah, I kind of do, because I tell people what to do. So I already talked to Fresh Linen.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing a poem on how great I was and fun I was, but it can't be sad. It's supposed to bring people to laugh, get to laugh.
Okay.
Yeah, people gonna cry, but they can do cry laughing.
Yeah. The funny tears.
You can't write.
I'm listening. I know what funny tears
What's
is.
up, DeAndre?
I've seen it before.
So I need to know how y'all want it to be. So I don't want people to come in black. I also don't want everybody to come in white. That's so corny.
So what do you want people to come in?
Royal blue. No, they can come whatever. They can come in booty shorts. Have people twerking.
So you want a party? You don't want a funeral?
No, I really would like a party.
First of all, if you die at 80, who's gonna be twerking?
Cece always gonna be twerking. Okay, Christy said Christy said, I like it to be a celebration. Ain't nobody got time for sad stuff. Give me a traditional funeral and comfortable clothing and just a party. Okay, Christy, what is not traditional funeral? What does that mean? So what type of party? Do you want it to be in a club? Do you want it to be at your favorite bar? In a movie theater? Someone cut a whole... Yo, I'm coming up with so many good ideas for our funeral.
I ain't gonna lie. No, I don't know about our funeral.
Wow.
I'm gonna have my funeral at a bar, you know what I'm saying? No, but
you used to drink. This is where you should feel comfortable.
Wow. Take it into the afterlife. Nah,
What's up, Yasmin?
I think it's interesting that you're naming all these things. Reason because
Tristy.
I was online looking up funerals and stuff like that, and I didn't know that there are 3 different types of funerals. So there's cremate. What is it? Burn.
Okay, first can I read the comments
Go
before
ahead.
you make joke fun of me? Aqua said I like my funeral to be joyous occasion. I think I want to have second line. What is second line? Explain second line. CC joke, laugh, and turn up. None of the sad stuff. So okay, we keep everyone saying laughing and all this joking. Let's be real. We know that people are gonna cry. So how do we make them laugh while we're dead?
If you want to.
Huh?
If you want to.
That doesn't even.
If it's your funeral, so you just want everybody to be a certain way at your funeral?
No, I want them to. I don't want people to cry, yelling. Like I want them to cry, laughing, like laugh and cry. Like you're crying, but you're laughing because it's such beautiful memory.
So my question is, you're planning your entire funeral?
Yes, I did my entire wedding. Why not? Robert said I'd rather be cremated and have a celebration. Robert, where is the celebration? So, because it's cremated, so basically you could go anywhere. And then what happens with your remains? Do you want them shattered all over the club you used to go to, or a lake, or just thrown in the air? I don't know.
sat in the mantle.
What's up, Charles? Christy said, no club, throw me a barbecue. I like that. She said, throw me a barbecue.
Your ashes gonna end up in the, right up under the chicken.
What's up, Ebru? Cece said, and I want to be put into a mausoleum, not buried in the dirt. Everyone should wear purple. I want to wear black with a black lipstick per usual. I like purple. What does purple mean? Is the color purple connected to anything? Do you know? What's up, Dimples? Robert said, I'd rather people get drunk and say what they really thought of me.
Now that would be a cool idea. That would be dope.
That would be dope.
Do you really think somebody who didn't like you would show up to your funeral and be like, yo,
hell, fuck yeah. They're going to
and actually like say, whoa, and actually say, like, yo, I didn't like this person.
No, they're not going to say I didn't like it. They're going to say something. Even though we never...
got along, seen eye to eye.
Seen eye to eye. I really appreciate her or him for who they were and how they connected.
Would you show up to a funeral of somebody you didn't know, like?
No, why? Did they invite me?
Well, they did. I don't think they invited you. I think somebody from their family invited you.
Okay, so let's say a friend of yours has passed, but I didn't like him. I'll go because of you.
Well, yeah, of course.
But I'm not just gonna go because I know.
Just because somebody died, like, sorry, but.
Whoa.
That's what it sounds like. I'm not trying to make it sound bad. I'm just saying. No, I mean.
Yeah, you are.
All right, I'm bad.
I'm still reading. Okay. Amber, what's up? How you doing? Christy said, I like to eat, so take me out the way I'd be asked if it was physically there. Yeah, Christy does like to eat. That sounds bad, but we all like to eat. Vanessa said, for my grandmother's funeral, I did a poem for my eulogy. Traditionally, in my family, everyone wears whatever they want, but the immediate family and their kids wear white. Now that I kind of like. You know, so everybody wear what you want, and then so everyone knows the immediate family, they wear a specific color.
That's dope.
That's dope. I'm gonna steal that, Vanessa.
Have you ever been to like a funeral that was different? Like I've never been to every funeral I've ever been to is it's always been the same. All black, people are hollering and shit.
I only been to two.
Two funerals in your entire life?
Yeah. I don't like going to funerals. So I've been to one of my friend and one of my ex-boyfriend's grandpa, and the one of my ex-boyfriend's grandpa was in the States. It was a black family, so it was the hollering and in church. Thankfully, it was a closed casket. and you know everyone in black and whatever.
Was it a bad, like, the reason it was closed? Was it a bad?
No, I just wouldn't been able to see him.
No, I'm saying it was a closed casket. So like, was it?
No, he just passed normally. But I personally, because I really, really loved him, I wouldn't have been able to.
Oh, you'd been hollering and shit too.
I wouldn't have been hollering, but it would break me down.
Gotcha.
Okay, and the other one was a friend of mine. It was actually here in Hanau. He is half African, half German. However, he had converted to the Islam, and so he had his Islamic burial, and they opened the casket for a minute. And yeah, that was tough. Everyone was wearing white, but we ended up going to a bar, and there was African food, but we was all drinking and laughing and talking about him.
You know, it's just funny that you said that because I remember, was it P.S. I Love You or some shit like that?
That's what I was gonna bring
that
it
shit
up.
Just came on
21
TV.
shots. It wasn't on TV. I watched it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I walked past the TV it was on.
Yeah, exactly. P.S. I Love You. He got cremated. They took him to his favorite bar. For some reason, it was 21 shots. I think it was 21 people. Yeah, it was 21 people in the place.
That he liked?
I don't know, that loved him or whatever. Yeah. And so every person went to his eulogy.
Yeah.
Took a shot, said something, took a shot, and turned it around and put it on his eulogy. That shit is fire. I want some shit like that, but I want everyone to keep. I'll think about that. Anyway, Aqua, I'm not reading no Wikipedia. First of all, I don't like Wikipedia. Second of all, it's way too much to read. So just explain it to me in quick.
Travis, I got you. I want to answer.
Christy said New Orleans is the second line, baby. Marching in the street. Got it. Though Robert said the memories they have the memories they have of that person make people laugh. Yes. Eddie Monsa's watching. What's up, Eddie? Vanessa said the speakers and hosts make the event. Christy said, if cremated, then put my ashes in something they can hold on to for keepsake, like a heart necklace or ring or bracket. That's cool. I never heard of it. Yeah. You can open it and put it in, or someone can make something out of it. That's cute. You would probably kill someone if you either lose it, someone breaks it, like you have a necklace.
Would you want to be buried with something?
What do you mean with something?
I don't know, like maybe like you have like
What's
a
up,
favorite
Becca?
necklace or some shit. Like, would you want that with you, or would you like?
I don't know. Let me think about that. Aqua said the color purple is royal.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Robert said, I thought so too, but it's royal blue. That's what we think it is. It's not true. Robert said, like we did for my grandfather. We went to his house and partied there. All of us shared good and bad memories. What's up, Amelie? Amy, how you doing? Lou, miss you so much. Cece said purple symbolized royalty and it's my favorite color. Vanessa said family tradition for us is a funeral viewing ceremony. We pray for for whatever person amount of nights, and each of those nights is a whole party with food and etc. That's a long.
That sounds dope though.
Yeah, it's long though. Dimples, the question is, what would you want to be cremated, coffin? I don't know.
I could do that. Like, I'm not trying to have no one day party. Like, if we're gonna party when I die, like, let it be like a week.
Hey, shot
like,
it a whole week.
Yeah, like not like 5 days.
That's like people celebrating their birthday for a week.
Yeah, why not?
That's trash.
This is death. Why not celebrate my death for like 5 days? All right, 3 days.
Travis said, "There's no way I would give a funeral home $10,000 when I can give it to my children." Facts.
You don't have to give it.
No, but a funeral home is like. Yeah, no, I'm gonna love that comment because the funeral home, they set it all up for you and they do everything, and the coffin and that shit costs $10,000 if not more. Amelie said, I love all the white funerals where you celebrate the life of the person who died and you bring up the great memories and made together. If you was to pass right now, what story?
First of all, let's not use me as a guinea pig.
Because what story would you want me to share at the funeral? Like a memory that you would think people would laugh about. Just think about it.
It ain't gonna be too alright.
Kristen said, while we on the subject, can we talk about why people take pictures and videos of individuals in their casket? No respect. Yo, I don't like it.
Y'all don't think that's respectful?
Are you serious?
Yo, so first of all,
don't ever do that. I'll smack the shit out of you.
First of all, why everything has to be about me?
No, because we're together, so don't ever do that.
For instance, I'm just gonna put that out there. So my uncle, go ahead.
No, just real quick for everyone there to see it. Thank you for tuning in. Do me a favor and share the video, comment, like the page. We're gonna merge Talk That and Beliefs of Acceptance together. So if you don't see Talk That and you just see Beliefs of Acceptance, it's the same. The company's Beliefs of Acceptance. Under that, we have everything running. Okay, boom.
Okay, so I was deployed and my uncle had died. So I was sent a picture of what he looked like in his casket. You know what I'm saying? I don't find that disrespectful. Some people aren't going to be able to actually make.
Do you have a picture of your uncle laughing?
Yeah, I have my. But I don't.
Then post that shit.
Laughing versus I haven't seen him in I don't know how many years before he died. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So a picture I have of him is not what he looked like when he died.
That's not the point. The point is we're celebrating life. We're not celebrating death. So why?
That's the problem. Why aren't you celebrating? Well, I understand what you're saying. It's the same thing. You're gonna celebrate a death.
If I had cancer. And you see
not
me
that type of. I'm
that
talking
doesn't
about
even make sense.
You celebrating somebody.
Why you yelling? The baby's in the room.
Oh my God! You celebrating. I can't even talk to you. I'm gonna talk to y'all. You celebrating somebody moving on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. It's probably a lot more peaceful over there than it is here, especially depending on where you go.
That's not the point. The question is, why would you post a picture of me sad?
Did she say post or she said take a picture? She said
while we're. Yeah.
Why would people take a picture?
Someone
took. No, it's not. No, first of all, taking a picture of somebody and then posting that shit on Facebook.
Okay, you're right. Okay,
and then sending it to somebody in a private message, totally
taking
different.
it is no respect. Putting it on Facebook is even that's the ultimate disrespect. Okay.
Moving on.
Diane said, "Death is celebrating everlasting life." Aqua said, "A second line is a parade." Yes. What's up, Chris? Hey, salam. Robert said Megadrome. See? He wants his ashes to be thrown around Megadrome because that's where you're used to hoe, get in fights.
I wasn't a hoe.
You was a hoe. What's up, Alvina? Good to see you. Dimple said, burn me. I hate this place. Don't leave me here. But I also am weird about funerals because I believe it's not for living. It's for the living, not the dead. Burn me.
So Cece, what was the stipulations around that? Like it was just because she. So y'all telling me? Can we do a vote? No. Can we do a vote?
I'm almost done though.
Go ahead.
Cause he don't want to read your comments.
No, I don't. It'd be like 1,000.
It's the last 5. Okay, so Vanessa said. So I looked it up to make sure I was good. It's been a while since I went to funeral. In the Catholic tradition, a 9-day novena, which is a prayer, is held every evening after the Holy Mass, and the celebration is held on the deceased's 40th day, as this is believed to be the day he or she ascends to heaven. You didn't understand that?
No, that's why I'm reading it again.
Deanne said, funerals are for the living, so I would not want to spend dollars on a coffin. Same. What's up, Karina? Hey, Brittany. I feel the same way. Cece said, I cursed out my aunt for taking a picture of my dad in his casket, then sending it to my mother a month after the fact. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Why would you do that?
Why is it so long after?
Why would you do that in general?
She sent her
aunt took a picture of her dad, which her aunt is the sister of the mom, I assume, or the sister of the mom. Or the dad, yeah. And then send it to her a month later. Why would you do that?
Maybe is it the month after, or is it the whole?
It doesn't matter.
That's what I want is a vote. Like y'all really, like everyone is on. It's a good consensus that taking a picture of somebody in their casket is disrespectful.
Yes.
And who is it disrespectful to? The disrespectful to the dead, or the people that are?
The people, the dad, the world, everybody.
If somebody took a picture of me and was like, you know what, he looks happy, he looks at peace, whatever, I wouldn't be mad if somebody took a picture of me in my casket, though.
You can keep it for yourself if that's what you want to do, but you don't know how the next person feels about it. Like if Malik took a picture of me in my casket, let's say I would have a casket, and you are having a really hard time with it, and you only went to the coffin when it was closed. Now he sends you this picture. Are you going to feel better? Because you don't know how other people grieve. You don't know.
I mean,
how
I guess
people
if it's
go
just
through it.
I'm gonna just text you and see how it go. I ain't give you no warning, no none of that. I guess that's a little different. You know what I'm
A
saying?
little.
I mean, yeah, they're not little. That's a lot.
Okay, let's go back to the question that I asked you
What
in
was that?
general.
I don't know what I would want you to tell the people.
So if y'all had a memory that y'all would want to be told at your funeral, what would it be? I just want to know. Okay, it was the system.
What was yours?
Huh?
What would you want to be told?
Is it like a memory?
Mm-hmm.
How I would want for people to tell how I made them laugh. Like so.
So that's not a certain memory. You're just asking that individual.
Yeah, that individual.
Well, that's
I
easy.
can't.
I thought you meant a specific moment for me. Like, out of everything that we've been through, what would I...
Yeah, I asked you what I should say. That is between you and me.
Yeah.
But...
Okay, I got you. Hey, while we here, we taking this break, and before she starts reading comments...
Yes, no, I'm not. It's 30 people
Yo,
here. Watch us.
Hey, let me give you...
It's Talk That Do me a favor, share and comment and like. This is Eddie Monster. My name is Mary Sunshine. We've been doing this. We've been doing this for a year.
Oh yeah, we fucked up last month. We were supposed to do
What's
a
up,
year
Keela?
anniversary. It had been a year. We had did like
Hair by Mahogany.
40 something fucking. Why am I cussing? 40 episodes.
Get Hair by Mahogany. Yeah. So we had our 1 year anniversary.
It was like last month. So it was.
You didn't have to say. No one knew. You could have just said it's a 1 year
Okay,
anniversary.
to this month I was just playing. This month today is our 1 year anniversary. You know.
Whatever.
Hey, anyways, let me throw out some facts before you start skipping me. Hey, so if you guys are wondering, and the reason we came up with this topic to get a little personal is because possibly, I don't want to say that. How do I word that? We was talking about it within the family, right? And we realized that if you don't plan for death, it can come a lot quicker than expected, and it usually catches families off guard. All right, and we were talking to a couple of people, and so we decided to look into it. Hey, just in case you guys aren't tracking, funeral ranges from $7,000 to $12,000. All right, $7,000 to $12,000.
What's up, Mike P?
There's 3 types. All right, you got a burial, which is the most like everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? Casket and everything. You got the cremation. Everybody is tracking that, and then you got it's something called I can't say the word. It's embodiment or some shit like that. Oh, hold on, it's anti-biment. I don't know. But
If
anyway,
y'all know
what that
what it
means?
is,
What's that?
tell us,
Well, yeah, I don't know. What it is it's a tomb. It's kind of like a tomb. You know how some people they still put in a casket and everything, but like maybe you buy
get,
it
like,
for a
wrapped
whole.
up.
No, not like that.
Oh, for
you
like
talking
the
about
whole
a
family. Yeah.
mummification.
You talking about the whole
Yeah.
family where you can.
Yeah, you
that
just
was talking
storm.
about
Them
that.
shits is dope, but them
they
shits is hella expensive
expensive.
because you got to maintain it over the years and shit.
It's not even that because not just one person usually.
No,
gets it.
usually it's like a
Yeah,
I'm
so
pretty like
that's not
King
the
Harriet. They probably got it like on their
it's
fucking
not about the
lawn.
maintenance. It's about the fact that you want to have it for 10 people or for 5 or for 3.
Yeah, but it is about the maintenance because that's where you're gonna pay money from. You got to continue to pay maintenance over time because
That's
it's
with
meant.
any and everything though. When
When you buy a plot, they bury you. They they mow the grass, but that's about it. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But they gotta spray wash that shit, keep it clean, all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. Oh, can I tell y'all a crazy story? So there's this cemetery, and you know how you kids used to go through the cemetery and be scary and shit, bruh. So we went up to one of these actual tombs.
What's up, Reese?
I swear I seen somebody walk past, yo, like dead ass. So we was
Y'all
riding our
believe in
bikes.
spirits?
Yeah, but like you joking, we kids, you know what I'm saying? So we all we riding.
Was it at night?
Nah, it was
Was
during
y'all
the day.
high?
It was in the. I don't know. I just know we was riding bikes because the cemetery had really crazy hills.
Hey, Angie, how are
And
you?
next thing you know, we in there and they had this big tomb. We was like, yo, that shit look dope. Let's go up to it. So we got off our bikes. We walked over there. They took off. I was the only one standing right there. And I looked in. Now you can't just go. You can't go in there. It's like gated, locked, and all that other shit. But it's humongous. Like it's probably the size of this room. It's crazy big. And I'm looking through, and like you can see like the passageway to walk through, and like the different levels. It's like 3 levels. Tombs, big family, I guess. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm watching, and no shit, somebody walked the fuck across. I got on my bike and rode off.
You ran away.
Dead ass. So.
Pussy. Okay, so I need to read comments.
Go ahead. Take it.
Aqua said, I don't think taking a picture of someone in a casket is disrespectful, but each their own. Agreed. I mean, I understand what
I'm
you're
gonna love
saying.
that comment.
I encourage people to take screwdriver to the funeral and carve your initials in a casket after service. This way the funeral home can not dump body and resell the casket. That is a dope idea.
I missed that last
do,
part, the resell the casket part.
yeah, because technically, what do you know what the funeral home is gonna do with your with the body?
Oh,
You know,
because you're sitting right there. Oh, unless you gotta wait and watch. Yeah, that's kind of ain't nobody.
You don't know.
That'll be well
You
nowadays.
don't know.
Nowadays that
You
shit
don't
is
know,
quite
but
possible.
if you carve it in, then not only would it be dope, because you know how they throw roses and flowers and stuff. For what? I'm gonna carve my name in it. You already know.
First of all, what you gonna do? Go back and get it?
No, you do it. Okay, so, but I like the idea, Walt, and I'm gonna love that, which doesn't happen that much. Aqua said, death and funerals is a hard topic to cover, but necessary. If you're unable to talk about it, leave a letter of instructions to your survivors. Have it filled. I understand and I agree. Leo, let me ask y'all this question. Have y'all arranged you guys' wants and needs and wills and ways of how you want it to be? If so, have you talked about it to someone, or have you written it out? Like,
was it an uncomfortable conversation?
Yeah, was it? Because Eddie asked me to talk about wills and stuff like that, I think a year ago, and he's still waiting for me to.
Bro, yo, this is so frustrating. I'm like, yo, I had to do something. Oh yeah, I had to update my shit. So I'm like, yo, I got this paper. This is for you. Keep it in a safe place. She's like, what's this? I'm like, well, if I die, you know what I'm saying? Well, first of all, yeah, if I die, this is the amount of money you need to get, or you need to get.
Your
you need to know.
Eyebrows look crazy. There's like two hair that's just looking at me.
Why?
I'm trying to look yours.
Why you looking like? Fuck out of here, man. Hey, anyway, I don't even want to talk. Like, hey, no, anyway. So, like, man. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, anyway, I'm asking her, I'm like, yo, you know, if I die, this is how much money you need, you get. This is where you need to go to get it. This is who you need to call. And she just sitting there like it's not important at all. So y'all gotta have these conversations.
It's not that I have a really big fear, and I don't want to say it out loud because I feel like the devil is listening. So I never say it out loud. But therefore, I just don't feel comfortable with doing it. I'm not saying this.
You gotta be prepared.
Yes, you're right. So people, let me know what y'all think. By the way, tomorrow's Monday. It's Mic Drop Monday. Return to Senders, bringing up a new thing where you can watch and listen to poetry on Mondays at
boom boom. That's
7 or 8 or 9. Just check out the Return to Sender or Fresh Little. You'll know.
Hey yo,
I think it's 7 though.
Do you know what's dope? Is you can negotiate prices though. It's not like when anything else.
At a market.
Yeah, it's not like when you go to Walmart and they be like, "Oh, it's $7 plus tax. You're gonna pay that." Nah, you can actually go to a funeral home, and if you don't know it, now you know. You can actually negotiate. It's one of those.
So can you
places.
go and be like, well,
they be like, you know what?
There,
I got this good wood. I'm like, yo, that's not that same wood they got over there, my G. Nah, that shit real. Nah, we're gonna have to talk about like 5,000. I'll give it to you for 3,500. Cool.
So what would you want? Cremated and breast is coming in. Mic Drop Mondays at 7. I was right. 7.
I don't want cremated, and this is my. I want buried because I want a place somebody can come back to. I don't want to just be a memory of somebody's thought. So,
but if you are put in, what is it called? In the eulogy?
Yeah. I don't want you taking me around places. Oh, not a eulogy. You talking about you talking about the cremate? The eulogy is what you give, like, yo.
Oh, okay. So dead. What do you call it?
An urn. That's what it is.
An urn.
Yeah.
So if you have that, you wouldn't want that.
Nah.
You don't want like, okay, Kashari is like 3 months. Let me have him.
First of all, I don't trust y'all niggas like that. Y'all lose your shoes. Y'all not about to lose me. That's not gonna happen. So, nah, I do not want to be cremated. Nah, I feel like it's cool to go have a place to go by. And let's say, now I ain't stupid. Once you get after my kids, ain't nobody gonna come see me. They probably not even gonna know me.
That's not true.
Ain't nobody gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna go see my great grandfather. Don't nobody know where you at.
So if you do the email thing like Makayo, then it works.
I don't know. I just want like my.
So this is something that we came up with. I read it somewhere. So Makayo, our son, we set up an email address for him, and we are emailing him throughout the next 18 years. Pictures, emails, whatever. Just so when he gets 18, he's going to get the email address and the password. And then if we're hopefully still here, and all the family members, then, well, if they're not here, then he can
go back and look at like, oh, my grandma wrote me this, or whatever.
And I think if you kept doing that, then
that's a dope ass idea.
It is.
I'm glad we're doing it.
No, I came up with it, but yeah, it's a dope ass idea. So you guys should
I don't know how we
definitely.
I don't know.
You guys should definitely, if you have a kid, think about that and give your kid the opportunity, in case something happens to family members, to still get to know them through their own words instead of just your stories.
I got a question. What do you think is the most popular way to, like, out of the 3 ways?
What?
You got to be cremated, burial, and the tomb.
I think back in the day it was the burial. I think the millennials are going to go to cremating, and then people that got money, they're going to do the tomb.
I think everybody who got money do the tomb.
No,
you don't think so?
Mm-mm.
If I had
if you had a lot of money, that depends on if you like your family or not.
I wouldn't even care.
With you in life,
I don't need to. If you got so much wealth and it's just gonna pass on for like 15 generations, why not all die together?
Because you might as well just give it to your kids and be like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then when they die, they're gonna give it to their kids.
No, they might just use it all. You can only create wealth if you keep giving it to generation. If we are wealthy and then we give it to our kids and they don't do shit with it, then it's over.
That is true.
There is no continuous part. Okay, let me read some comments. So the more it costs. Okay, so Cece said the more you add to it, the more it costs. The fancier the tombstone, the fancier the casket. Where you put the person, like ground versus mausoleum, or like a shrine. Okay, that's, yeah, I mean, so what did you say the cheapest, around $7,000?
The cheapest you can go, they said about 7,000.
What do you get, like a casket out of wood? With holes in
that
it?
shit look like, the Wild Wild West after you get shot down on the street and it's just sitting there.
If the wind is too much, it might move.
I don't know. That's not even funny, because I don't know. That's not funny. I don't know how much.
But this is what we need to do about funerals.
What?
What we're just doing. This is what it's all about.
I had a friend die in Iraq, and it's such a coincidence because we talked about death before he died. But
don't say
it's just
not comfortable.
It's not. No, I know, but it's just weird. But he was like, "Yo, we did," and what was fucking dope is we did exactly what he asked. Well, we was talking, and he was like, the day that I die, I want motherfuckers to celebrate, not to mourn. I want people to, everybody I know get together and party. And so somebody brought me the news. I was at the crib. Somebody brought me the news. Yo, did you know? Oh, we went Iraq. We just redeployed. Yeah. We just redeployed. We were still in that 30-day window of redeployment. Somebody came. What happened was he had got drunk and he was in an automobile accident. And so they came and was like, yo, did you have what's the name? Blah, blah, blah. And at first, people crying and shit. And it's like 15 people at the crib. And then I was like, yo, hold up. Let's party. And everybody's like, yo. And it sounds disrespectful, right? Mm-hmm. But then once everybody got lit, all the good stories start coming out. Like, we had a hell of a time.
That's what I'm saying, but it's going to be the good stories and the cry stories because, for one, you drunk.
Yeah, you lit. We was lit.
You lit. So you like, yo, remember it? Yeah. It's just going to happen naturally.
I don't even remember the tears. I just remember the laughter.
Yeah, no, because you was drunk. Okay, Vanessa, when I go to my grandma's grave, I clean and polish her stone and play. That's what I want. If I don't know, we still have to talk about how it's going to happen.
Yeah, we do.
Cece said, I wrote a will a long time ago because of my catastrophic ass. Oh, catastrophic ass marriage. My mom has it and she knows what to do. So do you rewrite your will all the time? Because let's be real.
Yeah, the more you, yeah, of course. So if y'all you never wrote a will?
No, I don't have shit.
Yeah, you do.
No, that was so weird.
It was so. I feel bad. Let's keep going.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
No, for real. You gotta. The more you accumulate.
I don't want to talk to you no more. Susan said you can actually order a casket or a urn from Walmart. Ibra said it is so important to talk about that with your family. Whenever my brother's best friend died suddenly due to a car accident, his wife told me she knew how he wanted it. So hard to make all these decisions whenever your life seems to be upside down. Yeah, that's true. So if you're like your significant other or something, you all haven't talked about it, and then it happens. Now you have to figure everything out while you're grieving. While people are trying to be there for you, but you don't want to be around people and all that shit. That's
the worst place to be in, man. Is just the unknown, something that happened like that, and you're forced to do it. It's not something you can just pass off for the most part, you know.
So, you in the military, all the people that are in the military, would you like to have that military 21 shots?
Nah, I'm straight.
See, that's what I'm saying. We talked about this 3 times, and you changed your
opinion. Did I say I
wanted
3 times?
Yeah. This is like, what are we talking about wills then?
Do I want
to? You might as well.
Nah. Oh, you talking about the whole? Yeah. I thought you was talking about Arlington and shit like that. No.
What is Arlington?
Don't even worry about it. We're not gonna go down that road.
Okay.
Do I want it? Yeah. I mean, I deserve it. You know what I'm saying? If it was too, they take care of everything, so it's really not.
So
that
how does
hard.
that work? You go to.
You would have to. No, I'm not going to. No, man.
Everything.
No, first you would call. Obviously, you get all in touch with VA, Red Cross, and everything. Yeah.
Okay,
and then somebody
said,
gets put on a detail and.
Got you.
Yeah.
Michael P said yes. After my grandmother passed, and I saw my family struggle to pay for the funeral, I said to myself, I never want to be in that predicament. You shouldn't have to concern yourself with paying for a funeral while grieving. My wife and I discussed it. We got with an attorney and created a will and a trust. Like a trust fund?
I totally agree with that.
Is that a trust fund?
Yeah.
So you just keep putting money in and you can't take money out?
I'm not. You should be able
Is that how it
usually
is?
it has stipulations on it, like.
Yeah, until someone passes.
It could have other stipulations. Yeah, but I mean, whatever the stipulations are.
Our insurance was expended to cover the cost of the funeral and property. Question: do you guys have love
insurance? Do you have love insurance? If anything bad happens in your relationship, are you still going to end up together? You just call the number 1-800 and we'll be there for you. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, anyways.
Do you guys...
Come on, man, get it together. You're so unprofessional. Like, yo.
Do you guys have life insurance? I'm done talking to you.
Baby.
Still Michael P. Our insurance was expended to cover the cost of the funeral and property. We've noted what we want done with our bodies, who takes care of the kids, and who has the power to make the decisions to pull the plug. Should we become brain dead? Oh, that's another thing we have to talk about. It's not a comfortable convo, but death is something everyone has to deal with. My family repurposed our funerals as a celebration of life. Ibru said, in the Muslim culture, it's a sin to do cremation. Ooh, that's
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Lennon said, been looking into burial pots.
I've seen those,
trees.
the little trees, and then you like go up, they bury you with it, and then like the tree blossoms out of your.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I seen it on one of them like fake. If you type in funeral on one of your websites and then put I accept cookies, it'll show up on Facebook. This is weird.
But yeah, that's beautiful. I
that's
like that.
You kind of growing again. In
yeah,
a way.
but what if your kids or whatever don't have a green thumb and you die again? I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
All right. Double
Yeah.
Terrible.
That is terrible.
What's up, Tia? What's good? Aqua said, replying to, she's applying to.
You're crying.
Yeah, because I just cried. Double funeral. That's double death. It's like when you play in, okay, no, I'm good.
Alright.
Interesting. I've also seen cremated remains in season a stone piece of jewelry. Yeah, but I think the tree is a pretty cool idea. So what's up, Robert,
Yo,
brother-in-law?
I think that is the hardest thing. What would you do? So, like, right now, if I was to die, let's not use me. If, like, the pretend me was to die, right? And what did they say? Yeah, you had to, like, brain dead. How do you make that decision without something already written? You know what I'm saying? Is that too much?
No, because you're gonna have people on one side that are like, it's okay. You can pull the plug. He's brain dead. You wouldn't want that for him. Blah. You wouldn't want that for himself. And then on the other side, you have people that be like, you don't know. God has made miracles happen every day. He could come out of it. Da, 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 da. And you have all these things. I've seen a documentary of a family that wouldn't let their daughter go. They wouldn't pull the plug for 22 years. Yeah, and so
She's still alive?
now.
I mean, she probably died now.
Now she died, but she came out of it.
Oh, she stayed alive.
Yeah, she stayed alive, but they lost everything. They ended up living in a trailer because all of this costs money, obviously. They ended up living in a trailer. They wasn't able to take care of their own health because they kept her on life support. However, she then came out. She couldn't eat. She couldn't she didn't know how to.
You probably
eat
go
by
back to
herself.
being a baby.
It's like being a baby.
Years ago,
and she was alive for I think 10 more years.
Mm-hmm.
But she still couldn't live by herself or anything. She stayed in the hospital the whole entire time. But she remembered things like 9/11, even though she was in the coma. She was in a coma. She wasn't brain dead. She was in a coma.
That's different than brain dead.
No, but if you're in a coma, at one point you have to. It's not a induced coma. She was in a coma for such a long time. You don't know, and they tell you if you're in a coma for so long, brain damage, da 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 da. So, but to answer your question,
because I was gonna say I want my paperwork. You make that decision. So.
I will wait a certain amount of time. What is the certain amount of time? Well, obviously I have to talk to you about it, but I don't think you want to be a vegetable.
No.
Yeah, and I don't think it's fair for. And I talked to Lyndon about this. I don't think it's fair for the people that are alive to hold on to someone that God has called to come, just because we don't want to let go. If the person is ready to go, and I'm religious, because God said they're ready to come to His kingdom, who am I to say, well, no, I'd rather come see you, visit you here, and you don't respond, you don't do nothing, I just hold your hand.
If I got a chance, just give me 2 weeks.
Oh, I was going to give you 45 days.
That's a lot.
Alright,
Give me
21.
Give me, okay, 21.
How much was you going to give me?
What?
14 days? Damn, they were ready to move on quick. He's like, give me that life insurance. He's like, 7 hours.
I'll be sitting here like this. Hey, she's fine. No, that's not funny.
Yeah, I'm about to divorce your ass.
Alright, serious people, serious.
Robert said we are talking about funerals, Robert. Michael P said, that's why we wrote our wishes down. Pulling the plug is a heavy decision for anyone to bear. So I'd rather make that decision myself. Yeah, but...
Make the decision to pull yourself out or not?
No, you write down your wishes. So Michael P wrote his own wishes, she wrote her own wishes, and then Yeah. That's how...
I don't want to be in no,
What's up, Dizzy?
My thing is, if I'm dead, if I'm brain dead, in my mind, I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? And so, let me just totally go. You know what I mean? Let me go explore the universe type shit.
You know how people, they lay on their deathbed and then the doctors keep telling you it could be any day now, but they don't pass.
Yeah.
But then when everybody came to see them, like that they pass.
Oh, once everybody comes and
Yeah.
visits, and then it's like, or it's like that one person, like they love her or something,
Yeah,
and then they
someone
come.
they need to see.
Oh, that shit just touched my heart. Man, I don't know, I'm a big Marvel fan, man. When
Get the fuck
nah,
out of
check
here.
it out. When she
We
said,
not-
she told Tony, she was like, "It's okay, everyone's safe. You can go now."
He was gonna die anyway.
Man, you don't know. That's Tony Stark, man.
There was only one.
The nanos was still working on his suit. He was why he was alive for the last couple of seconds. But the point of the matter is, she was like, "You can go. It's okay." And I was like, "Oh!" And then she killed Tony Stark. All right, let's move on. This happened.
You're so trash.
That's just emotional, like for me, like watching that over and over. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because Vanessa said my family didn't pull the plug on my grandfather until we all had a chance to say goodbye, which means we were all in the hospital room or right outside of the hospital room at the time of death. That's what I'm saying. Like, if someone has to pull the plug, then I would really appreciate that everyone gets to say their goodbyes and whatever. But I'm not going to sit there for you, and I wouldn't want you to do it for me. Keep holding on to some. Have our kids come in over and over and keep seeing it. That's just going to be. I don't know if you would remember this time more than you would have happy memories. Because you keep coming to the hospital, you keep seeing,
having been start fading to
exactly.
something bad.
Now that thought that we was watching, now it becomes like a negative thought.
Perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question. Like, so I already did it through the military, so they do all our paperwork.
Yeah.
As a civilian, if you guys know, like Robert, you said you had a DNR. So, where do you go? You just go to a lawyer, they write it up for you, you pay for it, and then you just hold it at the house. How does that actually work?
Just for the people that didn't read his comment and waited for me to read it because he just want to ask middle in the shit questions. Robert said you need to make that decision while you are healthy. Too much on loved one if you don't. I have a DNR. That's where his question came from. I don't want Maria to make that decision. I don't know what a DNR is.
Do not resuscitate.
Oh, ooh, damn.
I know that from Grey's Anatomy. We watch it all the time. I'm surprised you're not looking at you some sort of way. Anyways, it's about that. Yeah.
I don't know none at all.
Do not resuscitate.
Yeah, I know, like.
Once it goes line, once it goes beep.
But what if it's like a car accident?
It could be,
just fixed.
It could be. You don't know, but he has to do not resuscitate. And if you violate that, you go to jail.
Oh, that's tough. Dizzy said, if it were me, pull the plug, save your coins. I mean, in Germany we have free health insurance. Robert said, I had it done when my will was met.
All right.
I don't know. This is shocking. I'll think about it. We need to talk about.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, so a few things. Tomorrow is Mic Drop Mondays. Check out either my page because we're gonna share it. Return to Sender, Lynn and Vanessa Verse. They all have it. Mic Drop Mondays is a new thing, so check it out. 7:00, 7 p.m. We also are going to have Meeting of the Souls on Friday. We're going to be live, obviously, so if you want to perform, let me know. We put you on the roster. What else?
Talk that shit to Paige. Hey, the page will be evaporating. It will be getting cremated. No? Okay.
It's buried because it's still there.
It's in a tomb. It's going to
it's
All
a
right.
tomb.
Talk That Shit page is going away. It is going to be merged into our business page, Beliefs Over Acceptance.
But we're still going to post everything that we would post on Talk That
and BOA.
That we still, Tia, calm down. We also still going to have Talk That Shit every Sunday. Everything is the same. You just won't see two different pages. You'll see one.
We tired of managing two pages.
Yeah,
two pages,
because we're not doing good.
Yeah.
So everything is good. Well, hi, Zimona. And last but not least, there's gonna be rap battles.
Oh, he was gonna talk about that. I didn't know he was gonna talk about that. All right, so
No, you don't have to.
I was gonna ask because Dizzy. You know what I'm saying?
Dizzy, you want to jump into a battle? We do it on Zoom. It's gonna be real simple. 1 round, 3 minutes. So whoever wants to battle and wants to be in it to win it, no money but fun and cloud.
Quarantine battles.
Let us know, and we're gonna set up a battle. Okay, and with that.
That's it. You did good, babe. You look good in the camera. You look good.
It's the camera.
No, it's not the camera. You look good. Like, it's the same picture. I see. Like.
Okay, whenever what? Okay.
Love
My name is.
If you haven't paid for it yet, make sure you get it.
Love insurance. That's how you make sure that your relationship stays together.
Yeah, once you get married, instantly go get love insurance.
No, why married? You should already have love insurance.
You may not want to get that insurance. Or better come with a high-end deductible.
My name is Mary Sunshine. I'm your favorite host. And to my left, we have.
Monster. We out.
All right.